Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Erick Dota. I'm back today with a PBE video trying Fiddlesticks in the mid lane, the new rework. I think that with the new ability changes that they did to him, he actually could work mid lane, so I'm here to give you guys my first impressions as a quote-unquote higher elo player and just give you guys what I think about it. So if you guys haven't followed my Twitch channel, I stream every day starting at 11 a.m. EST. So if you guys want to say hi, ask me a question live, or just chill out with me, we're really close to being a Twitch partner, so I'd appreciate it if you have any time there to come and say hi or join my Discord because we'd love to have you. What else? I really like the new Fiddlesticks design, and I really like the way that Riot teased him and all that kind of stuff. So I am curious to see how he works mid lane. I have tried him in 2 other games, but just trying to get like a better feel of his ability. So this game, hopefully, I feel like I have a good grasp of his abilities. For runes, guys, this game I've gone Electrocute, Cheap Shot, Eyeball Collector, Ingenious Hunter, Mana Flow, and Transcendence. The Ingenious Hunter is the most interesting thing, I think, because his trinket's really broken. If you guys don't know, his new passive, it replaces your trinket and it lets you put down like a scarecrow clone like this, and it stays in that bush for as long as, well, it stays for 130 seconds at level 1, or until an enemy face checks the bush, right? And then when an enemy gets near the effigy, it'll fake cast some sort of ability, and then it will disappear. So what makes it really strong is that its cooldown is really low and its duration is really high for the level. So a level 1, the duration's 130 seconds and the cooldown's only 115, but versus a normal yellow trinket that has a 90 second duration, a 240 second cooldown. So yeah, it's a really strong ability, and with Ingenious Hunter it gets also even stronger and even lower cooldown. So because Ingenious Hunter does affect your trinket. So I'm going to rush Proto Belt this game. I think Proto Belt's pretty good on Fiddlesticks mid lane. It gives him the wave clear he needs, and it also works with Ingenious Hunter, so it gives you more value out of that. Fiddlesticks E is this ability right here, where it makes that shape of ability that does damage, and in the middle it does also a silence, and if you're not hit in the middle it still does slow. So it looks like I'm getting a level 1 game here. Okay. And this is the new Tristana skin, guys. It's so cute. So we got her flash level 1. That was an interesting game chrome. Get my... Oh, I did not get my lunch food there. Nice, so I got first blood there. Nice. My Q functions relatively the same as current Fiddlesticks Q, but I think the most interesting changes that they did is that it's still point and click, but it does damage now, and it has a passive component to it. What the passive component does is that when you're out of combat and not seen by an enemy, your next spell will fear them if you hit them with it. So it's really strong, and another interesting thing about it actually is that it has a separate cooldown per target, right? So if you fear someone with the Q passive, your Q will not fear them again, because every target will have a separate fear cooldown, but instead it will do double damage. So I think your combo is going to be something like be in a bush, press your E on them so they're silenced and feared, or press your W on them so they're feared, then Q them for the double damage Q, and then, you know, then use your abilities. So you want to lead in with an ability that will fear them with your passive or the Q passive, and then press Q for the double damage. They got a kill over there too.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, so I got Jarvan coming. I'm actually just gonna flash here. I think we still kill though. Yeah, we do. Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take my W level 4. This W ability by far is the most underwhelming ability that Fiddlesticks has. It does not feel like it does very much. I think if you're playing jungle Fiddlesticks, you'll max this ability first, but look, I'll show you guys. If I'm draining the whole entire minion wave, it does this much damage and that much heal. It's not the best. Pretty bad. I think that E is just the way to go, and you max W last. Because maxing Q actually makes the Q passive cooldown, or duration the same. So if you fear someone from out of combat, and you max Q, the duration will go higher as well, if that makes sense. So for sure the E ability is what allows him to maybe mid lane. He does feel like a decent mid laner. I wouldn't say he's necessarily like good, but I think that if you're good with Fiddlesticks and you know how to use his passive right, I think that he could actually be viable because his laning isn't terrible. The E ability prevents his laning from being that bad. So I'm gonna go around now and put some vision / effigies. When you hit level 6 actually, your effigies will give true sight as well. So keep that in mind. Here, do this and do that for my electrocute proc, and I'm gonna go drain this wave. Not a good ability. Does not feel good to use mid lane drain. 10 times out of 10 you will die just draining that ability, unless literally they're dead already. Ooh. So I'm level 6 now. I think I'm actually gonna go and let's see if this is gonna work, guys. Let's put my effigy like right here, so it looks like me, and then try to flank with my. Guys, do you think this works? I think it's gonna work. Oh, did she die though? I gotta chase her. Oh no. Echoes hear your silence. Let me run. Please, Echo. Please, Echo. No, I died. Okay, feels bad. That was a good combo that I did there, but I just barely didn't do enough damage to kill her. So I'm gonna back now and get my this and one of this. I'm gonna get boots as well. Protobelt plus my ult seems like a pretty strong combo. And now I have a bit more AP, so I'll do a bit more damage. Oh, I was so confused. I thought he was like emoting, but that was just that skin, the E particle on that skin. Sorry, my brain's like still loading. I'm actually pretty happy to try this out. So he looks really cool. I'm just wave clearing here. I think that Lux recalled, so Lux is probably going to come back to lane pretty soon. My auto range is pretty weird. My auto range is 480. I think that's probably the same as current Fiddlesticks' auto range. So that's definitely something that hurts him in the mid lane, because if you have lower auto range, it's harder for you to CS, right? So that's something you're going to want to take into account. Put an effigy over there. Right now it lasts 190 seconds and only has an 85-second cooldown, so that's pretty good. My ult's up in 25 seconds. My effigies now also give true sight because I'm level 6, so that'll help me as well. Do some plays. Oh, I gotta run here. No, I think I might die again. Ah, I got ganked by Echo. Okay, I can finish this now though. I have my ult now, so maybe if I ult I can kill someone. No, okay, maybe I can pick up a kill here though. Oh, does he live? Oh my god. Surprise! I got him. And I'm gonna max Q second because I want the fear to be a higher cooldown, or Alright, cool, not too bad. I want the Q to fear for a longer duration. I need 100 gold for my... 50 gold actually now for my quarter belt. I'm gonna put an effigy here. Can I put an effigy while recalling? Yes, I can. So it functions the same way as a trinket. These are really strong. I feel like his passive is one of the strongest things about him. Just the fact that that it has such a short cooldown and such a long duration is gonna make it extremely strong.
All alone, lost in the dark.
Okay, I got my protoball now too. I'm just gonna look to wave clear here, I believe, and I see Echo, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. Ooh, scary, but I live. If I would have got that silence off, he would have died. Okay. I think Echo's going for me though. Will these copy double buffs as well? No, they will not. I live. Let me heal, quote unquote. I feel like that's literally just like my normal health regen. That's how low it heals. They have no global ult, so don't have to worry too much about that one. And I'm gonna finish my tier 2 boots here, as well as this. How many stacks do I have? 2 stacks out of my Ingenious Hunter, which this thing's cooldown now is 75 seconds, and it lasts 210 seconds, so look at this, guys. I put this thing down quite a while ago, and it's still there. I feel like it might be good to actually just put one of these down like in something like this, because it makes them think like on the minimap that you're in mid lane. So if you just have one of these here and they just like land to the minimap, it looks like you're mid lane. There's a pink here. I see Echo. Ooh, I don't think we can fight this though. Okay, maybe we can. I'm F silence. Oh, I tried. Yeah, this W ability is pretty worthless. In the mid lane, pretty worthless. Honestly, it might not be even worth casting it. Let's look at the damage at rank 1. 90 damage per second over 2 seconds with the final tick dealing, but that's like not accounting for MR. Pretty trash. So I think that if you're playing mid lane Fiddlesticks, you might like not even want to level this ability up until you're like forced to. I feel like it's probably better to just go like Q and E equally. Who's the chat though?
I can't see you.
Okay, so she's getting ganked. Oh. No. Oh, I forget. Oh, I'm so bad. I forget. I always, like, I'm thinking my E's is the crow, so I just press it. He's gonna ult, I feel it. Okay, silence. We got him.
Legendary.
Gonna break the word here. This is now on a 70-second cooldown, so I guess it goes down 5 seconds per level. That's what I'm getting here. I'll put an effigy over here too. I think that he might have some sort of niche mid lane, although I think him definitely having a dead ability and his W being like a actually like useless ability is pretty bad. So I think that he might have some sort of niche in the mid lane, but yeah, that's my thoughts on him so far. Oh, we got the fear on here too because we were out of vision. Look at the recall. Looks pretty cool, actually. Ooh. I'm gonna get Zhonya's level, or I mean next item, because that also benefits from my Ingenious Hunter. I'm wondering if it actually does affect my my trinket, the Ingenious Hunter. I wonder if that works like that, because it says including trinkets, and this is a trinket, so it should, on paper, but I feel like I got a stack right there on Callista and it didn't, but it also might not be true. I don't know, guys. You guys will know in the YouTube video whether I got a stack off that Callista kill and it didn't change. I might have killed her before. I don't remember. Okay, get wreathed. Good silence. Ooh, this is combo though. Oh, that was so close. I feel like that was so good, but then it just ended off so bad. Get him, Irelia! Get Zoe! Okay, I'm still chasing Zoe. Maybe not. I feel like I'm gonna get bubbled in here. Okay, let's not, guys, because if I get bubbled, I'm just dead. So they're also using the new Lux skin, which if you guys don't know, the new Lux skin comes out on live servers next Thursday. I don't remember what exactly the date is on that. I think it was like the 26th, but it comes out next Thursday from when this video is released. Here, we got him. I wonder if my effigies are broken from minions. It doesn't seem like they are.
Double kill.
Okay, my team's popping off. Also, that emote that Jarvan just used, like, I've never seen it before. If you are Chinese and can read Chinese, what does this say? I think the last symbol means child, but we're getting off topic here. Anyways, so look at this W now. It's still rank 1. Anyways, That W is so bad. Oh no. Oh, it was a prank. It was a prank. It was a prank. Okay, that was insane, but it was worth a try. We're limit testing here. So right now, do I think Fiddlesticks is going to be a viable mid laner? No. I think that he doesn't do that much damage. I think support and jungle are going to do his primary roles. I think he doesn't have enough opportunities in the mid lane to really utilize his Q's passive, which is the thing that enemies get terrified even when you don't cast a Q, but if you hit them when out of vision. I think that in the support and the jungle role, he'll be able to use this a lot, and I feel like that's a big part of his power. This ability, trash. Like, literally rework it. I think that if you max it in the jungle, but honestly, I feel like if you max E in the jungle, your clear is probably fine, but I'm just saying that off the top of my head. That's probably, maybe wrong. Don't like this ability. Effigy is now on a 60-second cooldown, which makes sense. So you get 5 seconds off the cooldown every time you level up. I think we're ending here. We might be able to. My people. Ooh, that was kind of insane. Me and my people. My party scarecrows. Ah, I could have Zanya's. Oh, look, when you die to the Lux ult, though, you get like a cool death screen. That's pretty cool. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. My final thoughts, do I think Fiddlesticks will be a viable mid laner? No, but I think he might have some sort of cheesy scenario where he's maybe pickable. Maybe. Let's check the damage graph. You know, it's okay. I think maybe the really good Fiddlesticks players who really know how to utilize his passive and his abilities will be able to play him mid lane. Do I think that he'll be playable mid on the first, first few games that I played him? No, but I think that jungle and support he'll definitely be good. I think his kit's pretty good. I really like him. I want to see what people, when they actually get his hands on him on live and play him more, what builds they kind of come up with him. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you got a good idea of what Fiddlesticks abilities are and how they function in the mid lane, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.